Got back from New York last night at 1 in the morning.
Oh gosh, yeah.
But we did get to take the ferry boat, so
Oh, that's
I
cool.
guess it makes up for it.
That's cool.
It was my second time because we came on it on the way there. But I actually got to get out of the bus this time. You want me to hit record?
Hopefully it's pronounced Jack Reedy too. I can't imagine it being anything else. Did you say it was pronounced Fleurent? L-E-U-R-E-N-T?
We ready?
Number 2, from Green, Maine, Blake Springer. Number 3, from Manchester, Maine, Cam Knowles. Number 4, from Winthrop, Maine, James Zuccarella. I went mute. You gotta put me back up.
Shut the music off.
Number 4, from Winthrop, Maine, James Zuccarella. Number 7, from Gardner, Maine, Gabe Poirier. Number 8, from Dayton, Maine, Diego Alonso. Number 9, from Falmouth, Maine, Zach Mitten. Number 10, from Loveland, Colorado, Jake Harshman. Number 11, from Litchfield, Maine, Jonathan Rio. Number 12, From Poland, Maine, Jack Keith. Number 13 from Gore, Maine, Jack Reedy. Number 14 from Gardner, Maine, Matt Poirier. Number 15 from Lewiston, Maine, Evan Knowlton. Number 16 from Oakland, Maine, Colby Pawson. Number 17 from Sabattis, Maine, Nate Marcotte. Number 18 from Reedfield, Mason Bork. Number 19 from Green, Maine, Parker Springer. Number 20 from South Palmerston, Maine, Jacob Johnson. Number 21 from Biddeford, Maine, Jake Florent. Number 22 from Winslow, Maine, Cody Ivy. Number 26 from Cheshire, Connecticut, Lucas Sargolini. Number 28 from Poland, Maine, Brody Keith. Number 29 from Buffalo, New York, Jason Melanson. Number 30 from Westbrook, Maine, Isaac White. Number 31 from Auburn, Maine, Gage Duchamp. Number 35 from South Portland, Maine, Sebastian Coudray. Number 72 from Lewiston, Maine, Luke Pomerleau. Number 77 from Hamden, Maine, Cam Henderson. Number 88 from Gore, Maine, Emmett Sullivan. And number 97 from Windham, Maine, Aiden Hartwell. The head coach of the Mustangs is Jordy Kanoran. Assistant coaches are Lane Feldman, Dana Taylor Fifield, Isaiah Dubois, and Jack Rio. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023-24 Central Maine Mustangs. What's the best you're going to get out of me?
So you've heard the introductions of the whole team today. They did that early. Now we're going to get warm-ups. So we're going to have a brief time here between times on to game time, as it's about quarter of. So we'll look at a 2 o'clock start. So we're probably going to we'll take a look at some of our great programs here at Central Maine Community College as we get the players leaving the ice. But we wanted to make sure that we came on well in advance here today and be able to bring you all the introductions of the 2023-2024 season, a promising season on the horizon for your Mustangs. Again, we want to welcome you all into Munzing Media's production of Central Maine Hockey. Another year with us. I'm Rob Munzing. Flying solo today, Aspen Stevens on our camera. Holiday weekend. This was a weekend that most of our hockey guys had planned on travel, so they're all gone. Greg Glenn, again, is going to join us for most of the calls of the games this year. I will pinch hit today and do color when Greg returns next week and the week after for the 2 games that we have remaining here in October. Well, we know how an exciting season it was last year for the Mustangs. And in talking to Coach Kanoran, who we'll have on between the first and second periods, we certainly know how excited he is for the season. I've run into him on campus a few times, and he's got a lot of the kids back from last year, and he's also added some key players. So we'll ask Coach that when he comes up. We'll also hear from Central Maine Athletic Director Dave Gagne. He's going to stop up for his customary stop up. We'll get the State of the Union address from Coach on how the fall is going with all the teams on campus. Very little break between seasons, as here it is October 8th, and we're getting set to start the winter season with hockey. And we'll be following that up here at the end of the month with basketball as we continue to round out the fall season that has been very successful. So what we're going to do is you'll see some of the programs here at CM, and we'll come back. We'll make sure we have regular pregame introductions. We've got the downstairs mic'd up. You heard Coach Ryan Palmer doing the introductions here today, and Coach has got a microphone on him, so we'll be able to go downstairs for any of the announcements that are made, penalty calls, and the such here from the Norway Savings Bank Arena. I want to thank all the fine people here at the Norway Savings Bank Arena. It was a packed house when I came in. The Squirts were out playing tournaments this weekend. The house was packed, and the crowd was raucous, and we're expecting a big crowd in here this afternoon as we get a 2 o'clock start for this one. So why don't we take a break? Teams will come back out to warm up. The Penmen will be on the ice. From Southern New Hampshire University, they'll be the foes here today as the Mustangs open up their season here at home. Let's take a break. We'll come back after this. Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a
helping people is kind of ingrained into me. I am so glad that I chose to be here. It's a really great program.
Primary dense in the heart.
The instructors are super helpful.
They really do set you up to be successful in the field.
The new hospital simulation lab here at CMCC is a great addition.
It's as close to replicating real life as you can get.
We did an IV lab.
With a mannequin, it's nice to get your toes wet before you jump into a clinical setting.
Deep breath.
CMCC is the best place to start nursing. It's challenging, but you are learning.
You have a smaller size classroom, smaller ratio to instructors.
It's affordable.
It really provided me relief that I'm not going to accrue a lot of debt.
I needed to set myself and my family up for success after.
I'm going to come out of this able to actually practice as an RN in the real field. It's a wonderful opportunity.
NCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to peak. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that you typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. really good. Like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCA.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
We welcome you back to the Norway Savings Bank Arena as we get set for hockey action. Mustangs warming up down to our left. Aspen Stevens giving you the view of that. We're so glad you could join us here today. I'm Rob Munzing. I'll have the call of this one. First game of the season for the Mustangs. I talked to Coach the other day over in the workout area. He's just coming off a lifting session with his team, and he said, we're getting excited for the season because we have a really good nucleus of players. Kids coming back from last year, additions this year. Last year, the first year, they were eligible for postseason play, and they nailed it, went in the playoffs. Had just a great run. And you could tell from the energy built last year that they couldn't wait to get this season underway. Coach was saying they've been practicing, going against each other. And one of the things with the quality of the team, the depth of the team, they're really able to practice well. And that's a huge advantage. You take a look by contrast down to the Penmen down to our right, and 10 skaters dressed today. Not nearly the depth that the Mustangs have. They played last night. We got the results of that contest. They were shut out, I believe. 9-0 was the score that I had been given on that game. So they'll be up against it here tonight against this afternoon against a very deep Mustang squad. As we take a look at the Mustangs, some of the returning folks, and Coach was nice enough to send me along some information that he wanted to be able to share out with everybody, and I'll certainly be able to do that for you here as well. Coach sent me an email with the lines, and also we'll take a look at who the guys will be playing with tonight. Gotta find that on my email. I'm sorry, I was. So I've got that. So here's what Coach looking at on the lines. His forward line, he's going to have Jack Keefe, center for the Poirier brothers. Matt will play on the left one, Gabe on the right wing. Second line, Evan Knowlton will center. Jason Melanson and Cody Ivey, one of the captains for the team this year. Diego Alonso will be centering a third line of Cam Knowles on the left and Aiden Hartwell. Big number 97 on the right wing. Emmett Sullivan will center Luke Pomelo and Cody Parson. Colby Parson will play the right wing, number 16, defensive pairings. Cam Henderson, number 77, and longtime veteran Nate Marcotte, one of the assistant captains, be paired together. Jonathan Ryu, number 11. James Ciccarella, number 4. Jake Florent and Jake Hashman will be the third defensive pairing, and Brady Keefe will work into that defensive rotation. 2 goaltenders this year. We'll see the returning veteran Sebastian Coutier. He's going to be back this year, number 35. And joining the club this year, number 31, Gage Ducharme. So there are your Mustangs. Some of the pairings that you'll see here in the game today. We're about 2.5 minutes away from drop of the puck. So I want to let you know I'm also attempting the task of play-by-play as well as production here. So we brought a little simpler device to be able to do that today. As I said, all our guys are on vacation this weekend, the holiday weekend, and they'll all swing back in here with us for the game next week. Greg Glenn, the fine play-by-play voice of Mustang hockey. Light show to start the game. Introductions, everything going great. I'm going to take a quick look on Facebook, see that everything's going up to snuff here for us. I typically will monitor the CM Athletic Facebook page, but we're out all over the place. We're on their Twitch account now. We're also able to be out on the YouTube page for CM Athletics. On the Muncie Media page, and don't forget, those of you that have a streaming device at home, say it's a Apple TV or maybe a Roku box, one of the Amazon devices, Fire Stick, Fire TV, go to their app store, search Boxcast app, download it, search for Muncie Media, and you can watch this right on your big screen TV. Look really nice. So the score will be accurate. The time will be as I can control it. I've got a little app on my watch that I used to do that, so. Three officials assigned for this game. Mustangs looking to pick up where they left off last year, as they had a great run last year. Lost to a tough Dartmouth team. That's been turned into a really good rivalry here, and we expect that to continue. We look forward to those games this year, as well as the games with Thomas that have really been exciting, shall we say, a little chippy sometimes and all that. Want to thank Aspen Stevens for coming over from probably rolling out of bed. What time did you say you got back last night? 1 something. She plays on the women's soccer team. They played over New York State yesterday for games. Traveled back. We'll have soccer action. Aspen and her teammates will be going after it. That'll be tomorrow. I'll be along for the call of that one, as well as we say, folks have broadcasters are all teachers, and they have the long weekend, so they've taken some time to themselves and their families, and that's fine. So Nate Munsing will join me tomorrow for soccer. NHTI, that's a good rivalry. That's going to be a big game for both of the squads. So we're going to get the introductions. We'll see if we can pick up Brian downstairs if he does the starting lineups, which I think he will. Coach Palmer doing the honors today down as the game voice.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Noe Savings Bank Arena for this afternoon's hockey game between the P. Penman of Southern New Hampshire University and your Central Maine Mustangs. The starters for the P. Penman: at left defense, number 5, C.J. Smethurst. At right defense, number 23, Owen Yaw. At left wing, number 6, Cooper Anderson. At right wing, number 4, Jack Byrne. At center, number 8, Brandon Burrows. And in goal, number 37, Jake Myers. And now for the Mustangs, at left defense, number 77, Cam Henderson. At right defense, number 17, Nate Marcotte. At left wing, number 14, Matt Poirier. At right wing, Gabe Poirier. At center, Jack Keefe. And in goal, Sebastian Couturier.
So Couturier in net again tonight.
Gentlemen, move your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
We'll get the national anthem and then we will play hockey. We are set for hockey action. Good crowd in here on a Sunday afternoon here in the Norway Savings Bank Arena, right down below us. Everybody's ready for a little hockey action. I want to pass along my compliments to whomever ordered the game shirts for the Mustangs this year. White shirts, big numbers on the back and dark, and names, an announcer's dream situation. We thank them for that. And they look beautiful, really classy. Jack Keefe will step in to take the face-off. Puck down, play on. Southern New Hampshire got it down in the zone, not able to get it out. They try to connect with Poirier. That puck will go out of bounds. Out of play, I should say. As I said, our clock going to be a little unofficial here as I try to manage it all. But we have the ability to catch up as needed. Face off back here at center ice. Up on the net. Mustangs control. Poirier, Gabe Poirier kicking into the zone. Keefe on the chase. Smethurst around the boards, got it out. Flip back in. Face off in the zone. Both lines will get a change. Evan Knowlton out to take the face off. Tries to win it back. Over to Keith. He'll shoot it just wide. That was labeled. Blunt tried to keep it in. He'll come back outside. Chase down. Mustangs looking to make the play out of the zone. Knocked hard off the boards. That was Melanson. He's got it here. Tried to connect wing to wing with Ivy. Cody downshifts inside the zone. Drops it in deep. Knowlton on the chase. Got it back out. A turnaround. Quick shot. Myers had to be equal there. Myers in goal for the Penmen. Penman looking to steal. It was Plant on the steal, but he couldn't make the play. Mustangs out through center ice. That's going to be errant pass, and we'll get an icing and get a change. .18:32. We're a little fast, so we'll hold our clock for just a little bit on the faceoff. Rob Munzing, Aspen Stevens, along for this one. Coach Morong and family in the house. The shot, Couturier had to be equal there, and he was. Saw it all the way. He gets in behind. Nate Marquardt will swing it deep. Tussle along the boards. Chase down Marquardt with it here. Nate connects. Touch pass back through center ice to Knowlton. Knowlton dumps it in. Knowles on the chase. Wanted to leave it back. Marquardt couldn't do it. It was picked up there by Anderson. Got a little slash in behind there, and we'll let that one go. 17:53. No score here. Opening period from the Norway Savings Bank Arena. Glad you could join us for this one. We know lots are going on. Getting things squared away is Alonso. He will lose the faceoff, but Alonso will get it back. Dropped it around. Hotwell on the chase. He's going to tip it in behind the net. It's going to come back to the point. Point to point. Cicarella's going to shoot into a screen. It lays there. Comes out in behind. Mustangs. Cicarella here. He's got an open net. Can he get it through? He can't. It got blocked and then scooped out. No hand pass there as they're in the defensive zone. So some exciting action there for the Mustangs. Alonso lost it. Back on D. Inside the zone, tipped ahead. Trahan got tripped up. That's thrown through and in. Into a screen. Just an innocent toss in by Trevor Ring. And he'll get the first goal on what was an innocent play and came in through a screen. So Penman will go up 1-0. So Mustangs, after having some early pressure, find themselves down. Let's get the call.
By number 10, Trevor Ring, unassisted.
Unassisted goal by Trevor Ring. So Mustangs, with an early wake-up call, they had the better of the early play. There's no bad shot on goal, as they say in the business. Comes back out. Marquardt kept it in. Yes, he does. Nice job at the line by Marquardt. Zings it past Myers. Cam Henderson kept it in deep. Mustangs possess. Pawson out front. Matt Poirier just missed on the one-timer. The fight for control down inside. Emmett Sullivan, the freshman, banging for the Mustangs. This will come all the way down and will be icing. Ring unassisted. .16:06 left here in the first period. Face-off win. Southern New Hampshire. They'll toss it inside. Poirier's got it here. Shoots just wide. Mustangs on the gallop. Kept in. Deflects wide. Gabe Poirier wants to flick one. It got deflected up into the netting. .15:42 left here in period number one. Stay with us between periods. Hear from Coach Kanoran. Second period intermission, we'll have AD Dave Gagne. tied up quickly. Trevor Ring unassisted. And shot and score. Off the face-off. I think it was Poirier with the goal. Well, nodded at 1. So it didn't take the Mustangs long. We'll get the assist, we'll get the official call on it from downstairs when Coach Palmer brings it to us. Knowlton. Here it is.
Gabe Poirier. Assisted by number 14, Matt Poirier. And number 12, Jack Keith. At the 4:25 mark of the first period.
So Poirier, Gabe with the goal. His brother Matt on the assist as well as Keith. Knots it at 1. Mustangs keep it in deep. That one deflected dangerously, but it went wide of keeper Myers, and that'll be icing. 14:53, so we'll get our clock synced up here for you. Face-off will come all the way down in the zone. 1-1. Trevor Ring unassisted. Gabe Poirier from Matt Poirier and Keefe. Mustangs try to keep it in. Penman can't clear the zone. Marcotte deep. Hotwell on the chase. As well as Cam Knowles. Cam's got it. Knowles trying to make the play in front. Knowles. Good hustle there. Marcotte with that long reach keeps it in at the line. He wants to turn, shoot. He does hit the post. Marcotte with a post, a bomb. Myers never saw it. Mustangs continue with the pressure. Face-off will come all the way down to offensive zone face-off for the Mustangs. Gabe Poirier was trying to keep it in, couldn't do it. It come to Penman. Rush the other way. Burrows with it. Got ridden off. Anderson trying to keep it in play for the Penman. Can't do it. Byrne lost it. Back deep to Woods, and he tried to get it in, but Keefe's got it to Poirier. Gabe shoots near side. Tried to go top shelf near side, almost rung it home. Matt Poirier with it here. Matt gets it out and splits the D. Brody Keefe for the Mustangs plays it to Poirier. Poirier through center ice. Transition. Keefe wants to shoot through a screen. He does. Myers the save. Keefe on the forecheck. Going to come in, clean it up is Camden Woods for the Penmen out ahead. This goes to Ring. Ring's got the goal. Ring got it over. Missed connections. He had a man, but he was not able to connect there with Trey Hand. That might have hit a skate, and they waved the icing off. No, I thought it hit a skate to wave the icing off, but they'll call the icing. 12:50 left here, period number 1. You see the score, 1-1. Our hockey camera guru, Aspen Stevens. Aspen took over doing camera last year for hockey. The first game she did, she said, I love this. She's been on every game since, and we love having Aspen as part of our team here at Munzing Media. A giveaway. Couturier had to step in, make a save. Luckily saw it all the way. That's deflected to the corner. End zone giveaways are the bane of every team, and Mustangs got away with one there. Swings around to Ryu. Get it down here. Through center ice they come. Missed connections with Poirier. But Matt Poirier picks it up. Kept it in. Nobody there to forecheck, and it'll go back harmlessly, and Smethurst makes the play out to Trevor Ring. Ring dumps it in. It's a bouncing puck, and Couturier thought about putting the big mid on it, but the penman changed, so they keep play alive. It was a good call. As coming back fast the other way was Luke Pomelo for the Mustangs. Mustangs on the forecheck. Pomelo touches it back to D. They'll drop it home and chase it down. You tried to get out, couldn't do it. Mustangs control in front. The puck is loose, not able to get a stick on it. It was Pawson, but it stayed in at the point. Dribbles through Pawson. There, he's got an open net. Oh, it went up and over. Oh, what a chance it was for Colby Pawson. As the Mustangs continue to storm. If this turns into a game of attrition, which it may well do, the depth of the Mustangs and the fresh legs that they can continue to throw out there, liable to wear down Southern New Hampshire University. Nice step through. Cody Ivey back to the point. Went to Abrams instead. Abrams couldn't clear it out. Marcotte with the big sweep keeps it in, chases it down, wants to dump it back, and they'll make the play. Up through center ice. Backhanded in. We're a little bit ahead on the clock, so we'll stop it for a bit. The shot and the goal! Evan Knowlton rings one home for the Mustangs to make it 2-1. So the Mustangs go ahead. 2-1. We'll see who gets assists. As soon as we get the announcement downstairs.
Scored by number 15, Evan Knowlton. Assisted by number 22, Cody Ivey, at the 9:57 mark of the first period.
Goal comes at 9:57. Knowlton from Ivy, 2-1 Mustangs. Penmen now find themselves behind this ring. He's got the goal. It'll come to Ring. He can't chase it down. Mustangs will skate it off around the boards front. Tried to connect up through. Missed Cam Knowles and went for icing. Give us a chance to sync our clock up at 10:01. First period action. Rob Munsing along for the call. Aspen Stevens doing our camera work for us. End zone faceoff on the defensive end and swept through the cage area. And get a whistle and see what the call is on this. Going to get a penalty called. Jack Bjorn with a trip. So first power play opportunity here for the Mustangs to put the power play unit out. The power play was great last year. Jack Keefe will step in, take the face off. Marcotte's on the power play. He's going to play a forward on the power play. Alonso also. Matt Poirier will be back on the point. Gabe Poirier also on the power play for the Mustangs. It's a good power play unit. They're all set now, face off. Thrown through, puck lay in front. They'll whack at it. Myers lost sight of it. Mustangs set it up. Poirier on the dot. Gabe came in for a shot. Matt Poirier keeps it alive. And maybe a sneak away. Burrows trying to kill some time. But Gabe Poirier will pick it up. Poirier. Tricky dribbles through center ice. Looks to get in the zone set up. He does now. Little dangle, but missed it. Penman wanted an interference call, but no call. Alonso drops it back to Poirier. Gabe over to Matt. Matt on the dot. Couldn't get it through. Poirier with a good dive and play there. Forced the issue back. It looked like Plant was going to have a clear out. Couldn't get it. Now it's breakaway for Ring. Ring's in. Ring loses the puck. Just rolled off his stick. Would have been a shorty. Plant will drive it back in. 47 seconds left on the penalty. Mustangs got to change. Second power play unit out there with 40 seconds left on the power play. They'll set it up. Everybody's in place. Through center ice, Cody Ivey downshifts. Here comes Cody. We'll get it through harmlessly wide as it was deflected. You saw the speed of Cody Ivey. In front, one-timer. Off the stick of Cam Knowles. Back to the point. Ivey swings it wide. Knowlton got a goal today, puts it in deep. Mustangs working from behind the goaltender. Comes off to Cam Knowles. Cam swings it around. That's down in deep. Melanson got it back out. Knowles went for a one-timer, couldn't get it. That will do it. Teams back at equal strength. Mustangs up 2-1. Trevor Wing put the Penman up 1-0. Then it was Gabe Poirier. Tied it up, Evan Knowlton with the go-ahead. Of course, these are all first goals on the season and assists for everybody. Cody Ivey had the assist on the Knowlton goal. Matt Poirier and Keefe assists on the Gabe Poirier goal. Matt Poirier. So we got 2-minute high stick and penalty through, and face-off will be inside the zone. Another power play opportunity. The first power play unit out there for the Mustangs. Win for the Mustangs. Back to the point. It's going to come over to Alonso. Alonso wants to launch. He does, right into the midsection and save. Jake Myers, the tender, still down a little bit. Now he's going to get up. He's seen a fair number of pucks at him today off the face-off and got a big mid on it. Mustangs will change up. They'll have 1:38 remaining on their power play. They lead it 2-1. Southern New Hampshire University, located in Manchester. Face-off. And the win. The shot from the point deflected in front. Cam Knowles tried to keep it alive. He's still fighting for it. Might get a trip there, yeah. Cam got his stick in. He's going to go, and that'll negate 127 of this power play. Will be at equal strength as Cam Knowles will draw the penalty for a trip. Our next Mustang action tomorrow. Doubleheader action in HTI. The Lynx in for a soccer doubleheader. That's a men's game first tomorrow, right? Men's game first, women's game will be second tomorrow. Face-off as we play at equal strength. Comes Knowlton, got broken up. Anderson couldn't get it out. Keefe swung it down inside, and puck picked off. A lot of ice out there as we're 4-on-4 for about another minute. Comes out deep to the point. All the way across. Little touch pass. Those backwards touch passes can be dangerous, and they are here. This is Burrows. And cleared immediately out. Equal strength, so it'll be icing. .6:29, first period action. Rob Munsing along with the call of this one. Byrne with the face-off. Couldn't win it. It comes all the way down, and 36 seconds left on the equal strength, and then it'll be a Pinman power play. They'll try to connect up through, and it'll go all the way down. As we said, lots of open ice, and that'll be a icing. Face-off will come all the way down the other end. 6:10 left first period. 2-1, as you see. Mustangs lead. It's been a good hockey game. Alonso steps in to take the face-off for the Mustangs. He'll win it. Quick shot, went wide. Plant around the boards, and Pinman looking to come out. They've got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. This is Plant coming the other side. He's got it right here. Just got tipped off his stick. Somebody came back well on the back check. I think it was Cam Henderson came back, got a stick on it, cleared it out of the zone. It looked like Plant was going to get an equal bid to tie it up. .539. 25-second power play here for Southern New Hampshire. Face-offs down in their zone. They're looking for a win and a quick setup here as they look to downshift here in the final 20 seconds of it. Ring dumped it deep. Ryu plays it out with 5 seconds left, so no icing. Yo with it. Dangerous pass up. But they get it to Ring. Trevor Ring dumps it. He'll chase. Harshman, the defenseman, on him. Jack Keefe came all the way back to help out, and he'll skate it out. Keefe, no look pass, and over skated at the line offsides. They say nowhere, but he got back. Just a dump in. Abrams loses it. Mustangs look to set up. .443. Get our time official. As we get a change. Fast first period. Good first period. 2-1 the game. You see it on the scoreboard, the Muncie Media Mustang scoreboard. Mustangs press. Penman look to clear. That's a beautiful job on with the glove by Parson. Colby Parson, the freshman. Tipped ahead. Mustangs weren't sure if they were offsides. Parson held it, made sure everybody was good. Emmett Sullivan lays it over to Cam Henderson. Mustangs will double forecheck inside the zone, hoping they get a squirt out to the point, but they can't. But they still maintain possession. Good work on the forecheck by the Mustangs. Now they win it. Southern New Hampshire trying to clear it out, and they can. Mustangs keep it in. They're tired. Colby Parson looking to get it in deep and maybe get a change if they can, but they stay on the attack. This is a long shift for this line. They've been effective here and winning the zone battle. Now to come back, Nate Marcotte. Steady D. He'll chip it out so the change can come. Stolen away. Melanson, some good work on the steal, little forecheck, and puck will go up on the netting. And with 3:11, end zone faceoff. Already see that Jake Myers, the goalkeeper. You see Jake right there. Jake's going, okay. Take a little break here. Thumped in, came in high. Keefe, Knowles, touch back behind. Oh, they try to connect outside, whatever, Knowlton. And Knowlton looked for his second goal of the game, and puck just went by him. Melanson dumps it deep. Yo, far side. Trying to get Plant, couldn't get it. Here they, Mustangs on the change, here they come. And Cody Ivey sneaks one home. No shot's a bad shot. And that's a big goal with 2:36 left here in the first. Mustangs have 3 straight goals. Wait for the official on it. From downstairs, Ryan Palmer. Big hit right down below us. And we got a whistle on it. 2:27. One of the guys still down and gonna need some help getting up. Got his helmet knocked off. It's Cooper or Anderson who's down. He's showing some blood to the official saying, hey, listen, we got a cut here. Training help out. We're monitoring the call across the way. As soon as Coach Palmer's ready with it down there, we'll bring it up live. Cody Ivey came over and said, geez, hope you're okay there. Good sportsmanship by the junior. It was a clean hit, nobody going off. No penalty, I don't believe there was a call on that. Nothing up on the board, so. Officials conferring. Nice hand for Cooper Anderson, number 6 for Southern New Hampshire University. Be getting some attention. .227 left here in the first period. 3-1 Mustangs. They fell behind 1-0 and have blazed back with 3 straight. Officials over explaining to the coaching staff for Southern New Hampshire exactly what they saw and what they called. I don't believe, we never got an official call on the 3rd goal, did we, Aspen? No, we haven't heard from the scorers area yet. And still we continue to show you across the way. You can see the netting that's up in front here. We'll give you a shot like that. You see the netting. A lot of times we've got our camera set up so we focus, and when we zoom in on the ice like that, a lot of that disappears. So I guess we are finally going to get a penalty. James Ciccarella goes into the penalty box. Again, we'll get the explanation when it comes out, and nothing up on the board yet. He did draw blood, so it could be a major, but it's going up as a 2-minute penalty. So power play to finish the period for Southern New Hampshire. Chance for them to cut into this 3-1 Mustang lead. So we've had quite a delay here, and still explanations going on downstairs. And it was Cooper Anderson who got taken into the boards and cut. No call yet from downstairs. When it comes, we'll bring it to you. The main outcome is a power play for Southern New Hampshire. Their second power play. Here it is.
2 minutes for indirect contact to the head.
Indirect contact with the head is the call. Took him some time to get that, as it didn't immediately go out. So Mustangs in a big kill situation here to maintain this 2-goal lead. In behind the net doing some work is Henderson. And Henderson's able to clear it out. 1:37. So most of the rest of the period is with the 2-minute mark of the period. We're a little ahead, so we're going to sync up. In behind, that was Logan Plant. And now a tussle in the corner, and we'll play on. Flipped in, blocked in front, and cleared down, and Miles will put a stick on it. Jack Keefe with some good aggressive forecheck, trying to rag the puck a little bit, and Sullivan's got it. Here comes Sullivan. In, gets to the forehand, lets it go, and Myers got to make the save. Boy, Sullivan with a nifty shift there. Wiggled loose. Almost got himself a shorty there. .53 on the power play, 1:20 left in the period. We'll hold for a few seconds to sync up. Face off one. Aggressive check here. Jake Haasman. And we're going to get a call on that. Goaltender needs to get off. They'll have a 2-man advantage. Comes all the way through. 2-man advantage right now. There's the whistle. So it's going to be a 2-man advantage here to finish off the final bit of the period. They'll have a power play for the rest of the 54 seconds. 27 seconds left on the original penalty, so about 25-second 2-man advantage here. 27 seconds on the 2-man advantage. Puck down, play on. Good time for the Southern New Hampshire. They'll wind it up and they'll clear. Jack Keefe on the hustle. Goes in deep. Doesn't want to get caught in too deep. He's got to get back with a 2-man disadvantage. Couturier comes up big. That's a big save right there. So they had an excellent opportunity with Burrows screaming in. Couturier, another save. 20 seconds left in the period. Mustangs looking for one final clear this period, and they'll get it. Good teamwork over there. Want to credit Hartwell, made a really good play, get the puck loose, and some team defense there as the clock will run out. In period number one, exciting first period of play. You see the score, the Mustangs lead it 3-1 over Southern New Hampshire University. We're going to take a break, we'll come back. Between the periods, when we come back here to the Norway Savings Bank Arena, you're watching Mustang Hockey on Munzing Media Sports.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
When I walked through these doors, I was just blown away.
This is insane. It just caught my attention immediately.
This is the first place that I've seen like this decked out. It's pretty sweet.
This is a grand opening for our esports arena. We're talking 1,600 square feet of pure technology.
Like, I'm shaking being here. It's so cool.
There's nothing like it in Maine. We're ahead of the curve here.
It's definitely a big market, something you can make a living on.
I've always had an interest in esports.
So we're treating it like an extension of our athletic program. And then in addition to that, we're starting an esports management degree program.
It's just a different community for me to be a part of.
It really just helps me just be myself. It's just really fun.
This will bring students together. That's what's happening, and that's what esports is.
To me, it's beautiful, and I want to live here.
Helping people is kind of ingrained into me. I am so glad that I chose to be here. It's a really great program.
Primary dentals in the heart.
The instructors are super helpful.
They really do set you up to be successful in the field.
The new hospital simulation lab here at CMCC is a great addition.
It's as close to replicating real life as you can get.
We did an IV lab.
With a mannequin, it's nice to get your toes wet before you jump into a clinical setting.
Deep breath.
CMCC is the best place to start nursing. It's challenging, but you are learning.
You have a smaller size classroom, smaller ratio to instructors.
It's affordable.
It really provided me relief that I'm not going to accrue a lot of debt.
I needed to set myself and my family up for success after.
I'm going to come out of this able to actually practice as an RN in the real field. It's a wonderful opportunity.
We're here between periods. Coach Kenoran has stepped in with us. Thanks, Coach, for coming up. Let's talk just briefly about that first period. Got behind the 8 ball there, little dribbler through and into a screen, and as they say, no shot's a bad shot. They get on the board, but storm back with 3 quick goals. Got to be pleased with that.
Yeah, especially first game. I mean, adversity is a big thing that I always talk about. So just a little unlucky bounce, but the guys responded well, kept moving their feet, stuck to the game plan, and they rewarded themselves with a 3-1 lead. Yep.
Well, as you roll those lines out there, you got to think it's going to be a little bit of a war of attrition here today against them. They're a little short-handed. They play hard, no question about it. But you're skating up 3 lines and rolling a D out there, and is that kind of what you're looking for game plan-wise? Is that a little bit of what you were thinking with your depth?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a game plan against anybody that we play. I mean, we got 4 lines dressed. We got 9 guys in the stands. I mean, it's just battle your spot every day. Those guys in practice, I mean, I'm telling you, it's some of the best competition they'll face because they work hard against each other, and you see it today. I mean, that was only the first period, so I think our legs will start taking over soon.
Yeah, that's one of the things I noted during the broadcast. You'll hear it when you go back and listen to it. I said one of the things that's really going to drive this team is the quality of practices that you're able to have there because of this outstanding depth.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, having 30 guys on the roster is a blessing because every guy is fighting for their spot. But they respect each other, and that's a big thing. Like, they don't run each other through the boards. They respect each other. They work hard, and it's a huge blessing for a coach for sure.
So how are you handling the transition from the success of last year into this year? I'm sure you want to highlight it a little bit, but the past is the past. This is the former coach and me talking. You got to put that there in the rearview mirror in a sense.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like I said, the base was set last year, and we were really happy with it. We evaluated it. We moved on, and we know have new challenges this year. We got a Michigan trip coming up. So a lot of good stuff to look forward to, so I think we're ready.
Well, that's fantastic. Coach, I'm going to let you get back downstairs. We'll do this between the first and second period. All season long, as I said, I'm flying solo with Aspen today. All our hockey guys are on vacation here before they get going there with the calls, and Greg Glenn will be back next week and the week after for the 2 games that we got coming up. And Greg, nobody calls a better game than Greg Glenn, and I'm happy to be able to have him be part of our broadcast.
We appreciate what you guys do, and you guys are the best in town. So.
Well, thank you. Very good. Thanks, Coach. So we'll have some more between periods. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to coach Aspen up on what she needs to do here. So Aspen, down on the bottom of the screen. No, slide that to the right. No, the other right. Go the other way. Yeah. And see that first ad right there? Hit that one right there.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that you typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCAA.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair. We're back. About 2 minutes left in the intermission. Want to thank Coach Kenoran for spending some time with us between periods to give you some insight as to what he's thinking about. And really put together a terrific program here. And he talked about the depth of the program. And certainly that is something that does not happen overnight. There has to be a master plan in place. You need people to put the plan into place and make it all happen here. Of course, the enrollment here in the Central Maine Community College system here is at its peak. Never been this many kids. And according to Athletic Director Dave Gagne, we'll ask Dave this between periods next. What some of the additional things they're doing for kids on the athletic end here, because one of the things that they ask the students as they come in, do they have interest in a particular sport? And the interest level in sports here at Central Maine Community College is off the charts. Once again, Munson Media is pleased to be able to bring you Central Maine Community College hockey. I want to thank the administration for their support of our streaming efforts here. And I'm not talking just athletic administration, all the way up to President Libby and what she does to promote athletics here, and our small role that we have here in reaching out to the parents that take the opportunity, send their kids sometimes from across the world here to the shores of Lake Auburn, and we're able to connect with these families back through the great technology that is streaming. And we know how much that means to all you families that had the opportunity to watch our streams here of all the games that we do, and they do a fantastic job of supporting us. And I want to thank everybody at Central Maine Community College for their help that way. Particularly want to send out thanks to Aspen, who came over after a late night arrival home, early morning arrival home. 1-something in the morning to see the Mustangs taking the ice as they lead it. 3-1. You know, sometimes you're going to give up a fluke goal, shall we say, and that's exactly what happened to the Mustangs. And, you know, they just lived with it, as Coach said, tried to get their legs back under them, kept the legs going, and got the 3 straight goals. We'll take the opportunity to get our clock reset for second period action. Have to reconnect to it. Teams will change ends. 1:06 left on the power play. Puck down play on, second period action. For some reason, there it goes, the penalty clock. A little slow to get started. Puck will drop out. .1946 you see on the clock, just underway. I'm getting the officials skating over there and not sure what the deal is. 1 minute on the penalty. Are they going to reset something? We played 15 seconds of the period. I don't see anything changing up on the game clock, so we don't have to make any adjustments to ours. Hotwell will clear it down and into the bench area. Well, the only good thing about the Southern New Hampshire bench area is not a lot of guys to hit over there. Cooper Anderson went out. We'll see if he returns for second period action. Looking across the way, only three guys on the bench. These kids are playing hard. They'll come over the line. Plant kept it in. Trying to sneak away. Penalty over. Back at equal strength. Some guys just coming out late to the bench. Spencer Abrams just skated across, so he's going to join the bench. We're holding the clock for just a little bit to get it synced up. Puck comes in deep. Kept in at the line, and Mustangs might have got away with a trip in front into a screen, blocked. Mustangs on the attack. Poirier. He holds. In the back door, Ciccarella came in and whiffed on the shot. Ciccarella here, tosses it wide. Poirier. Ciccarella here, throws it on and keeps with the save. Myers with the save. (18:20). Second period action. Nice crowd down below us on a Sunday afternoon holiday weekend. Indigenous People Day coming up tomorrow. We'll have soccer action as the Lynx will visit from New Hampshire, coming over from Concord. They'll take on your Mustangs in doubleheader soccer action. I'll be on the call for that one as Rob Kennedy on vacation tomorrow. Melanson looks for some help, backhands it. Play ragged here to start period number 2. There's a nice stick-to-stick pass. Knowlton, who's got to go, put the brakes on, got it. Melanson tipped it in deep. Cody Ivy. Backhands it across an open area. Melanson going to chase it down. Kept in at the line. Myers squeezes the pads, gets the stoppage of play. 17:37, second period action. Rob Munson going for the call. Glad you could join us here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. We had heavy rain in central Maine last night. Cleared up nicely. Supposed to be a nice weekend. kept in. Marquardt took it in and driven right back out, and that'll be icing. Now, one of the issues we have with Facebook is that the music that they play at the venue here will sometimes end up getting us muted. So when you go back to look at the game, sometimes you lose the sound because we're breaking copyright rules technically, and Facebook will shut us down sometimes with that. So if that ever happens, go to MunsingMediaSports.com or YouTube. YouTube's a little less strict about that. Big hit, taking the big hit was Bernie. He went down. Alonso shifts to center ice over the blue line. Alonso, self-pass, gets tangled up with the official a little bit. Alonso comes out. And going to get a call on a trip. So power play here for Southern New Hampshire University. Face-off will come all the way down the other end. Mustangs 3-1. Cam Knowles will go off for the trip. Puck down. Couturier makes a save. In the corner. Southern New Hampshire keeps it in. Trahan tried to make the play, couldn't do it. Mustangs have been effective on the kill here today. They'll swing it around. Smethurst looks to make the play. Burrows throws it into traffic, but the rebound will come back out. Couturier made a save there with traffic in front. Swept back around. And we're going to get a slash. .15:51. So pretty close on our time. Second period action, you see it, 3-1 Mustangs. Little disjointed second period. So two-man advantage here for a minute 8. For Southern New Hampshire University. Rio got the penalty for the slash, Jonathan Rio. Second two-man advantage for the Penmen here today. They really need a goal to cash in, get back in this big kill situation here for the Mustangs. Couturier gonna put the mid on it. .15:22 left. Second period. Two-man advantage. Penmen win the faceoff. Smethurst to the dot, the shot. Couturier held the near side post, makes the save. 0.9 seconds left on the two-man advantage for Southern New Hampshire. Puck comes out to the mid-boards. Off the dasher. Shot through and wide. Ring, he's got the goal. He's going to control in the back. Got it out and up and in. Somehow, some way, it snuck through. That deflected up off somebody and snuck in the near side. Wes Trahan with the goal makes it 3-2. That was on the two-man advantage. So that works out an advantage for Southern New Hampshire University. So Trahan makes it 3-2. Still a man advantage. They've got 58 seconds on a power play here. Penalties have hurt the Mustangs. The continuity that you lose when you have to kill. So Ring gets the assist on it, so he's got a goal and an assist. 3-2, that's the main thing. 27 seconds left. We don't have a power play clock with this setup. We will when we use our other setup once we get fully crewed. That'll swing back and Hassman with it. Jake will put it up off the dash or clear the zone. Up off the boards and out. Burrows threw it through. And Southern New Hampshire staying right in this. Some of the wounds afflicted by the Mustangs is they're giving up a power play goal in this period. Trying to stick handle out through traffic and not able to make it all the way through. Big hit. Down goes Abrams, and we're going to get a penalty called. Going to be Cody Ivey going off. And not great depth for Southern New Hampshire as it is, and that's almost the same spot that in the first period we saw Cooper Anderson go down. Spencer Abrams going to skate off under his own power, so he looks to be okay. The thing is, we'll see what the penalty is. It might be a game misconduct. See Ivy skating off. We'll have to go downstairs, get the call. Aspen showing you right now, Ivy's being sent off the ice. So that's going to be a game misconduct. We won't speculate on the call, but we'll go downstairs when we get the call and get the official word. So somebody that from the bench has got to serve that penalty. It's like Cam Knowles is in for the 5-minute penalty. So 5-minute advantage for Southern New Hampshire University, and if they do score during this power play, they'll continue. Here it is. So the 5-minute on the board, the game misconduct. And a crucial time in this game both ways. Great advantage here for Southern New Hampshire University to tie this up, possibly go ahead on the power play. As I said, with the major, they'll continue the power play even with a goal scored. Mustangs kill. And that's dribbled out to center ice. Brandon Burrows, stop behind the net, look to create the play. Burrows. He's got Pomelo on the forecheck there. And Jack Keefe also, Keefe in on the forecheck this time. Burrows throws it to space. Plant. Couldn't get in the zone, the Mustangs clear it. 3:42 left on the 5-minute penalty. Camden Woods couldn't get a stick on it, so went for icing. Mustangs will take that as it'll come all the way back out. Thanks for joining us here today. Remember, you can find these games just about everywhere. Central Maine Athletics Facebook page, Central Maine Athletics YouTube page, and Central Maine Athletics Twitch account. I haven't had the opportunity, I'm not a big Twitch guy, so I haven't checked out the feed on Twitch and make sure we get all the correct information on it. Couturier steer that off to the side. Kept in the shot, steered away by Couturier. .11:30. We're a little bit, a couple of seconds ahead of things. So the second period started out a little disjointed and has remained that way for the Mustangs, as they've been in a perpetual kill situation. Alonso out now. He'll take the face-off against Trevor Ring. Ring had the first goal and assist on the second goal, the Trahan goal, to make it 3-2. Mustangs can't clear at the point. Smethurst, he loses, here's a break. Alonso tried to get the shot off. Good job of hustling back by Logan Plant. 2:42 left on the 5-minute penalty, dropped into the corner. Mustangs will bounce it out through center ice and clear it out. Plant. These Southern New Hampshire kids seeing a lot of ice time. They've lost a couple of players. We haven't seen Cooper Anderson back. Cleared out. 2:10 left on the penalty. 5-on-4. Southern New Hampshire with Keefe on the back check, harassment mode. Double team. Florent was able to skate it off, and he comes out of the zone. Comes Jake. Got a shot, good one there, and Myers had to make the save. End zone faceoff, and the Kennel penalty is gold. 1:42 left on the kill. Got to think how pivotal time this is for Southern New Hampshire University to at least pick up the equalizer. They've had a 5-minute power play. They've got 1:42 left. So Cody Ivey misconduct, major penalty, 5 minutes. Poirier out there now. This is Matt, 14. Gabe, 7, Matt, 14. Yes, they are brothers. If you're new to Mustang hockey. They're out of Gardner, Maine. Stays at the blue line. Ring tries to play it down deep. Can't do it. Saved in at the line. Abrams. Couturier had to make a save there. It's a good setup for Abrams, and not able to cash home. He'll go back and chase down this puck with under a minute left here on the penalty. 9:14 left in the second period. Mustangs on the cusp of a major kill. Cam Henderson. Mustangs trying to get it out. They do. Back over quickly. Bellows with a re-entry, and he'll go out and penalty called. Hassman going to go out. So the penalty parade continues for the Mustangs. That's going to be something that Coach Kenoran is going to really want to emphasize here. just hurts so much the offensive continuity to be constantly on your heels and kill situations. They've had 27 seconds of a two-man advantage. Hotzman gets 2 minutes for tripping. Stays 3-2. Penalty fills second period. 8:41 left here in second period action. You're watching Mustangs hockey on Muncie Media. Thanks. Couturier with the shot, the goal's open. Oh, just not able to get good wood on it. On the backhand was Strahan. He's got a goal, but that one, golden opportunity, but he couldn't leverage it. Knocked away. Nice spin by Marcotte to clear it out. 8:18 left. Major penalties over, 125 left on the second penalty to Hashman. Couturier will save and cover. AD Dave Gagne, going to be our second period intermission guest. We hope the picture and sound coming through. It's a new device for us, but it looks like it's throwing out a really nice picture. Very happy with that. Woods got it back over to the other point up in the rafters. 8 minutes left. 1:12 left on the tripping penalty to Hashman. He'll be out. And we'll see finally if the Mustangs can stay at full strength. On the hustle is Melanson, throws it out in front. Just not enough people around to collect that one. Poirier was there sniffing around, but he couldn't get the play. Intercepted. Melanson works hard, takes a hit, makes a play. Now Bernie gets upended. Poirier back for it. 42 seconds left on the penalty. Up on the dasher, I believe, so we'll get a stoppage in play. .726. The official was 7:24, so we're pretty close. Short bench, we said, for Southern New Hampshire University. With the injuries that they've had, they're even shorter. I believe they played last night as well, either that or Friday night, so they've had some games already. They're getting their money's worth on the old ice time. Bernie. Smethurst to the dot and deflected up and out. Ten seconds left on the Hashman penalty. And the Mustangs will finally get a chance to gallop at full strength. Face off one back. Last opportunity on the power play as it windows down to 3 seconds, and Couturier makes a beauty. And a big kill. The 5-minute penalty, and then the back penalty, the back one that came to Hashman on the back end of the 5-minute. 3-2's the score. 5-on-5 hockey now for one of the only times of the period. With 6:46 left. And we'll see if the Mustangs can get into full gallop. Alonso gets knocked off the puck. A pair of 8s after it there as he took a hit from Burrows. Henderson and at the post. We threw one into traffic, almost off the shoulder of Hartwell. Picked up by Cam Knowles off the side of the net. Mustangs keeping in at the point. Good work by Nate Marcotte to keep it deep. Swings over to Bernie. Through center ice. Mustangs there. Marcotte flipped it in on the backhand, and it's moves in deep. Poirier was there. The follow-up into traffic. Marcotte now throws it in front. It's tipped up high by Poirier, and that'll get a stoppage of play in zone faceoff for the Mustangs. 5:55 left here. 3-2 game. Trevor Ring opened up the scoring, then 3 straight goals. Gabe Poirier, Knowlton, and Ivy. Trahan in this period, the only goal, 3-2. Mustangs couldn't keep it in. It got by Ciccarella, and 2-on-1. And Couturier with a beauty, and he squeezes it, but they say it's through and over the line. Count the goal. The official who came in on the lead official in behind the net got a good look at it and said, no, that one went over the line. So that's going to tie it at 3. So they couldn't score on all the power plays they have. They score an equal strength goal. And we're tied at 3. We'll wait for the official call. Here it is.
Assisted by number 20, Wesley Tran.
I think the goal was scored by Plant. We got ourselves a tie game. Mustangs press it. Kept in at the point. Got to credit this Southern New Hampshire team for being short-handed, and they have kept on skating. A few guys hurt. They're taking advantage of the opportunity when they are given. They got the 2 goals in this period. Trahan and Plant. So a 3-1 lead for the Mustangs coming in the period has evaporated. This play comes over to Bernie. Throws it in front. And Mustangs will skate it out. Dropped in deep. Not many scoring opportunities in this period for the Mustangs. Maybe one here. They'll try to sweep it in front. Can't do it. From the poke. Puck's loose out front. Tipped away and deep. Thrown back in. Keefe stayed down to get a look at it. Couldn't do it. Pawson, big hit behind the net as he was in on the forecheck. Pawson's going to be interfered with, and they're going to get, I believe, a retaliation on Camden Woods. And maybe a retaliation there. They might both go now, and Pawson really needs to stay out of that. They were going to grab the power play. As we like to say, discretion sometimes is the better part of valor, and they'll get them both. So what would have been a Mustangs power play is going to be concurrent minors. So shouldn't affect the on ice strength. I don't think. Let's see. Reset the game clock for you. 3:46. We're right on. 3-3's your score. Both are going to draw 2 minutes. Maybe dual roughings. We'll see when we get the call downstairs. Thrown down deep. Ring wins the race. Got the puck in the corner. He's going to be knocked off the puck. Up off the boards as we're 4-on-4. That'll be icing.
Penalty number 24, Camden Woods, 5 minutes for a high stick. Mustangs penalty number 16, Kobe Constant, 2 minutes for a high stick.
So I got the calls downstairs. So it looks like double penalty went to Woods. He's got 4:42 up on the clock for penalties, so we'll play 4-on-4 for 1:36, and then it'll be a 5-on-4 power play for the Mustangs. Give them a chance at the end of the period to see what they can do with the power play. They got a 2-on-1 out of the gate here. Ahead, Poirier. Poirier threads it through. Back to Poirier, missed a one-timer. Matt Poirier. So Marquardt and Gabe Poirier went in, and excellent opportunity. Turned again. Ahead to Gabe. Gabe Poirier drops it back. Alonso going to shoot. Save made. Held on by Jake Myers. A lot of ice out there for the fast skating Mustangs on that last shift. They'll put Melanson out here now, along with Alonso up front. Melanson, good banger. Alonso, good wheels. Let's see if they can make something happen inside the zone. And ring high up off the glass. Along the dasher, kept in at the line smartly. Alonso come in to try to help out, and it'll come out. Florent gets it back. He'll set the play. Trying to hit Alonso, couldn't do it. Alonso misses on the dump in. Melanson couldn't get past the check. Trahan got it back. They'll reset it. This will be icing. So an opportunity now for the Mustangs. Come up into the offensive end. 1:53 left. 1:59 actually on the game clock. We're a touch ahead. 13 seconds. Mustangs will get a power play. And it'll turn into being a 3-minute power play. I think it's dual minors, so I think that could factor in. But if they can get it before the 2-minute mark, they'll stay on the power play. 4-on-4 here for the faceoff. Couturier leaves it. Mustangs rev it up. Matt Poirier on the power play. Went to Gabe. Gabe had to go off his stick, and now an opportunity coming the other way on the take is Burrows. Burrows will put it on Couturier, and he's got to make the save, so it'll be an end zone face-off for Southern New Hampshire University, killing a penalty in the offensive zone. 5-on-4 for 2:49, 1:35 left in the period. Mustangs win it back. That'll give them a chance to regroup. They will to Poirier. Comes Gabe. Up the near side, Alonso. First power play unit on here for the Mustangs. Matt Poirier back at the point to point. Poirier to Poirier. They try to get Alonso, but couldn't connect with him. He's looking to weave it through traffic, can't do it. But it comes to Poirier. He's going to wind up, let it go. Matt Poirier at the point. Throws it across, open wing. Back to Poirier here at the point. He tries to drive one through, it doesn't go. Now the chase is on Poirier. What a good defensive play by Matthew. Played the man, played the puck, came out with it. Now he's out, he scores! Matt Poirier for the Mustangs. What a play by Poirier. He had his shot blocked at the blue line. It looked like it may turn into a breakaway opportunity. for Southern New Hampshire. Poirier came back, played the man, took the puck, took it inside the blue line, let it rip in traffic, off the post and in far side, Matt Poirier. That's a big goal for Poirier. His first of the season, puts the Mustangs up 4-3. See if there's an assist. Yeah, it's unassisted. 19:09, the time of the goal. 36 seconds left. In the excitement of making that call, I did not turn the clock off, so our clock's run out. I'll let you know. 30 seconds left. That was a slick hop over by Cam Knowles, but puck came all the way down the zone. 22 seconds left. Still on the power play are the Mustangs, so they'll have another minute and a half on the power play. Melanson. Got Ryu going to goal. In and score! Power play goal by the Mustangs. With 10 seconds left in the period. Back-to-back quick goals. Backbreaker right there. Jonathan Ryu with the goal. His first. That's going to be at 19:50. So the Poirier goal at 19:09. Ryu's goal with 19:50. Makes it 5-3 as we finish out the final. So Rio with the goal at 19:50. Matt Poirier with the goal at 19:09. Offset the two goals that tied it. Trahan and Plant to make it 3-3. And the Mustangs, they'll go ahead 5-3. Well, we'll take a quick break. We'll get our intermission interview with Dave Gagne set up here to go. Remind you, you are watching Mustang Hockey on Munzing Media. We're back here at the Norway Savings Bank Arena, an exciting first game of the season. Mustangs look like they had it in hand, Coach. 3-1, and the penalty buggeroo hurt them there a little bit. And, you know, Southern New Hampshire playing with a short bench. You got to give them credit. Came up, tied it 3-3, then the two late goals. And, you know, if the Mustangs can get back and play 5-on-5, they have a definitive advantage. I think Coach Canoran's going to find some coaching points out of that second period.
Well, a lot of it is just first game jitters.
Yeah.
First game out of the box. The kids are all amped up. They've been amped up all week long. They've worked hard the last 3-4 weeks of practice. And looking forward to this game. And I thought this would be a little raggedy, a little rough, because they're so fired up and ready to go. But I think you're correct. When they settle down, play their game, do what they're supposed to do, 5-on-5, I'm not sure a lot of people are going to be playing with him.
Well, there you go. I mean, you know, you just keep rolling those lines on. That's what we talked to Coach about after the first period. He says he's got, such depth. He's got 30 kids on the roster. He's got kids that are competing hard in practice. You know, as a coach, how important practice is. And when you have the full squads like you have in basketball and Coach Morong has in basketball, your practices really prep you for game time. And that's what Coach says he's getting out of it. And that's the thing, the fans see the window, they see the games. They don't see all the hard work that goes in behind the scenes.
Well, think about high school and the kids in hockey today, especially in Maine. Probably the best players are not playing in high school anymore. They're moving on to prep or juniors or something else. But we get the best players in high schools, and now we're getting some of the best junior players as well, which is really helpful. But you go from being one of the best players in high school to being the man to coming here and being one of the men. And can you accept that? And can you accept that role? And whether it's minutes on the ice or it's a different role on the ice.
No question.
I was a scorer in high school. Maybe I'm not a scorer now. So it's going to take a while for the kids to get used to each other, adapt, figure out what their roles on the team. And the coaching staff the same well. They've got to figure that out too, and they're working at it. And SNHU's a great opening round opponent here. I mean,
yes.
I don't care how short the bench is. They got some guys that can get down the ice.
They do. They skate very well.
But I also think that coming into the third period, our legs have got to be better than their legs. And I think with the short bench, that's going to hurt them, and our long bench is going to help us. But you are correct. You got to stay out of the penalty box to make that work.
So we're taking a look at the fall season is vaporizing right before our very eyes. Here we are. It's October 8th, and we're doing hockey. Club hockey starts early, of course, but it's been a very successful fall, and teams are looking forward to playoffs. Give us a quick recap,
This
Coach.
is a really big week for all our teams. This past weekend, yesterday, women's soccer team and men's soccer team went out to Paul Smith College in New York, and Paul Smith women were ranked #1 in the UCAA, won in our conference, and our ladies upset them 5-4.
Fantastic.
A huge win for Coach Rodriguez and the women's soccer team. Incredibly proud of them. They played in the mud bath out there and did really well. Men's soccer team played, I think they won 6-0. UCLA men's soccer team, they are outstanding.
Yes.
There's not a whole lot of people in our league that are going to play with them. So that's been very successful. Baseball has been doing pretty well, the fall baseball program. They're going to NHTI on Friday and playing, I think, Thomas College on the weekend. So that's coming up. They've knocked off some pretty good teams, Southern Maine.
Yes,
they
that's a
knocked
big
off
one.
York County, who's much improved the other night. Softball's been doing okay. Struggled a little bit against SMCC, who brought up some nice kids, good pitching. They stumbled a little bit there. Women's volleyball is off and running. They're undefeated. Coach Chapman is one of the best coaches out there.
Oh, absolutely. What a program.
Absolutely got those kids playing at a high level. And tomorrow they're going to SMCC for a tournament. And then on Tuesday, I think they're going to NHTI. And I expect them to keep running the table. I really think they're that good. I think there's a differential between them and everybody else. And I'm not supposed to say that, but I think Coach Kyle is such a good coach that he'll keep them grounded. He'll keep them level.
Well, those kids, they're one of the funnest groups that I've been around. They're bubbly and enthusiastic and pulling for each other. And you just see that they're great ambassadors of the game of volleyball. It's something that has really taken off, Coach. And you got this volleyball program going at a high level as well, and some excitement coming next year as well in the hockey end of it, as you've instituted women's hockey.
Bringing in women's hockey. We're actually still looking for a women's hockey coach right now. Talked to a few people, but I'm just not there with what the right match is going to be.
So important, isn't it?
It's critical. It's critical. We got a great hockey coach and a great staff with Yordi and his guys. Interesting enough, today I met with a lot of our hockey parents today, about 20 of them, and we talked about our boys want to take a trip to Michigan in January. The hockey team, play some of the top talent out there, and I asked them for some help, and they're stepping up. We have a nice paid admission today at the gate here. It was really good today.
Yes.
Place was at a packed house. It feels good. Get the kids going, but it's all coming together nicely. Great fall season, and you're right. It's winding up so darn fast. This next week is a huge week for all our sports. SMCC comes to town Wednesday night with women's soccer and Thursday night with men's soccer for that big games for us. And our men's basketball team, we're starting out with a scrimmage on Friday night, so we're starting a little bit early. So it's all running on all cylinders right now.
Yeah. Full gallop, coach, as we say in the year of the Mustang.
Year of the Mustang, part 2.
Yes, there we
Part
go.
2.
Well, thanks for stopping up with us, Dave. We'll stop in. And some of the other coaches, too, as they're there, as they come to the games, we'll get them on as well. And we'll be here for soccer action tomorrow. NHTI will come in. The Lynx will begin to take on the Mustangs in doubleheader action. Men's game first tomorrow, and followed up by the women's game.
And I think we're for a nice day with weather tomorrow.
It's going to be a beautiful day. So we'll be along for that on Muncie Media and sending it out to all the ships at sea. So we'll take a break here, about 4.5 minutes left.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
You can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
Helping people is kind of ingrained into me. I am so glad that I chose to be here. It's a really great program.
Primary details of the heart.
The instructors are super helpful.
They really do set you up to be successful in the field.
The new hospital simulation lab here at CMCC is a great addition.
It's as close to replicating real life as you can get.
We did an IV lab.
With a mannequin, it's nice to get your toes wet before you jump into a clinical setting.
Deep breath.
CMCC is the best place to start nursing. It's challenging, but you are learning.
You have a smaller size classroom, smaller ratio to instructors.
It's affordable.
It really provided me relief that I'm not going to accrue a lot of debt.
I needed to set myself and my family up for success after.
I'm going to come out of this able to actually practice as an RN in the real field. It's a wonderful opportunity.
USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just to fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that you typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
Teams are back on the ice. We're getting set for third period action. Rob Munzing along for the call with this one. Hope you're enjoying all the sights and sounds here from the Norway Savings Bank Arena. Thanks to Coach JD, Dave Gagne, for stepping up with us and talking a little bit about all the great stuff that's going on here at Central Maine Community College in the athletic programs and all the kids that are participating in athletics here and the teams and how they're all doing. We move into third period action. "5-3 the score. Late flurry of activity as 4 goals scored in that second period. Trahan and Plant tied it up 3-3, and then Matt Poirier with a great individual effort put the Mustangs up 4-3 at 19:09, and they got one at 19:50. You got that one, and we're underway here, third period. Still 1:06 left on the power play opportunity for the Mustangs. Poirier goes into the zone, he'll lose it. Marcotte pinches. Alonso now. Alonso tried to play it back to the point to Gabe Poirier, but it got away from Gabe. Mustangs could really give themselves an edge here, but they'll lose it. Big hit by Burrows, and Burrows goes down on a hit. The Southern New Hampshire University kids have taken their lumps today. Burrows will get up, but gingerly. As Coach Gagne told you, nice crowd in here. On this holiday weekend, a lot of parents able to travel up on the holiday, so we welcome them. We welcome all our fans watching at home. Haven't been able to figure out a way to monitor Facebook like I normally do and interact with some of the folks at home because there's only one of me. They refused me for the cloning program. I put an application in. They said they wanted younger people in that program. They didn't want any 70-year-old guys. But that's all right. We're having fun here. Stolen. Turnover. So another roughing penalty. That'll leaving it up 4-on-4, and then a power play opportunity will come aboard here for Southern New Hampshire. Lots of open ice. Tossed in, deflected to the corner. Melanson. Couldn't squeeze by, good forecheck. The shot, power play now, and up into the netting will stop the clock. Aspen Stevens doing our camera work and semi-production, adding that to her list today. So with just the two of us, we do the between period interviews. Sometimes it's a little dicey there, and Aspen's come over and used the new device a little bit. Hope this is sending out the pictures and sounds very well. Got timeout. I think the timeout, Southern New Hampshire University took the timeout as they want to see if they can't cash in on this 1:18 left on the power play. Give us an opportunity as we look across at the Mustang coaching staff directing their players. We want to reiterate what Coach Gagne said about this coming week. Busy week for us over in Mustangville as we will be tomorrow, 2:30 start. Is it a 2:30 start? I think tomorrow. Yeah, that was a later change. So 2:30 start, and it's men's game first against the Lynx, followed up with the women's game
tomorrow. Should be a nice fall day. Going to cool off. One. Well, it says 1, so we're going to check that time because I think I got a different time on a graphic I got sent. But so many games. We'll check that out. You can look for that. When I get home tonight, I will double check on the times of the games tomorrow, make the events, and put them up on all the different social media sites that we have at our disposal here for Mustang Athletics. Then Wednesday, Thursday, soccer rivalry action as Central Maine and Southern Maine will get after it on the pitch. And then on the weekend, we've got doubleheader softball action. On Saturday, the 14th, Hartwell's going to come in, keep it in play. Nicely done. Throws it deep into the corner to Pomelo. Pomelo couldn't get it out. Stolen away. Aggressive kill by the Mustangs. They'll get a stick on it quickly. I think that was Pomelo that got it and knocked it into the zone. Smethurst dumps it past Marcotte, but Marcotte will screen him off, and Henderson will roll it around the boards and out. 30 seconds left on the power play. Deep forecheck by Poirier. Keeps it down deep in the zone, and almost a takeaway there, but out through center ice, tipped away, and that was a good, smart tip away by Florent. Got to think that the legs are a little bit weary here for the Penmen as they played a lot of on ice. Poirier's got it now. Gabe trying to sneak his way in. He throws it across the mouth of the goal and back out. Brody Keefe. Jack Keefe. Jack throws it in front, took a hit to make a play. Poirier with a quick snap round, and Matt Poirier lurking, but can't find the puck. Coming back the other way is Burrows. Burrows is quick. That one came right out through the slot dangerously, and Gabe Poirier tried a behind the back pass with his hand. I've never seen that before. Gabe's got more moves than X-Lax. 5-3 Mustangs. Gabe here in the dot. Wraparound goal, pretty. Saw that one setting up. Gabe Poirier. Almost a self pass. Shot it near side. Goalie made the save. And when Jake Myers wasn't able to control it, came right back out to Poirier. He swung around the net and tucked it home. Going to be, I believe, unassisted to make it 6-3. Gabe's second goal of the game, got the first, and he's got the sixth. Yeah, it was unassisted at 3:10. And you got to wonder how much octane Southern New Hampshire University has left. You know, you play a lot like they have, play hard, that lactic acid will build up and make the legs a little bit heavy. And you get flat-footed. They have skated undermanned but very well today. I'm very impressed with these kids out here for Southern New Hampshire University. Any of you guys from Southern New Hampshire watching the game on replay, any of you players, you guys have played like crazy today. Little handoff, Alonso comes in one-on-one, Alonso downshifts, goes to backhand, got poked away, good play by Smethurst. We're a little behind on the clock as sometimes I push it on my iPhone, it doesn't start, and I'm back trying to call the play so I don't check it. Marcotte deep down in the corner. Swung around, but not out. Smethurst, one of the defensemen that's logged a lot of ice time tonight. Cam Henderson, the sophomore, will chase that one back, pick it up. Cam comes out of the zone. Indirect off the boards, it's going to be icing. 14:44. Left here, period number 3. Rob Munsing flying solo today on the call. I'll be back in my normal production color role next weekend as Greg Glenn rejoins us, the voice of Mustangs hockey. We've got some very talented play-by-play personnel that we're able to utilize here on Munsing Media for all our various sports. You've heard the great calls of Rob Kennedy in soccer. He won't be here there tomorrow, but he'll be back for the big games against Southern Maine this weekend. I talked to him Friday night at a high school soccer game that we did together at Halldale High School. He's excited about the week's calls on those games. Greg Glenn, of course, is former AHL broadcaster. Did the Portland Pirates games for years, running his own business there in Pliable. Look them up. They're doing some great stuff. We'll talk to Greg about that when he comes back to join us on the air. And Jim Toomey. I just heard from Jim, our great play-by-play for basketball. Thrown in front. Myers with a good save. So Jim Toomey will be back on the call for Mustang Magic basketball again this year. I'll be joining him in production and color. Patrick Dexler's done such an outstanding job as our baseball, softball broadcaster and doing volleyball. So we get some really talented personnel working for us at Munsing Media. And as I said, we thank the support right from the president on down here at Central Maine Community College and the support they've given Munsing Media over the years. They're one of our prime sponsors as well for our high school sports package. And I think it's going pretty well. We cover Gardner High School. I think we sent about 25 kids to Central Maine Community College in this freshman class. Here's a nice move by Poirier. Jumps around the defender, tries to snake his way through. Can't, but it comes back out to Poirier. A nice feed in front. Oh, it just stayed right out in the blue and didn't go in. Oh, what an opportunity for the Mustangs, set up by the crafty Gabe Poirier. And shot and goal, what a snapshot there by Burrows. So Burrows came back, and he snapped one in, top shelf. What a shot by Burrows, Brendan Burrows. Burrows buries it to make it 6-4, just when it looked like the Mustangs were going to get a tap in. If it was golf, you would have said, yeah, I'll give you that. That's a gimme. Resting right on the blue, and Maya's in and out of commission and came back the other way. Jack Mooney with the assist on that one. Mustangs continue to roll the lines out, and the Penmen continue to play with their limited bench, but play well. Boy, if these guys ever get another line or so, they'd be something to contend with. Snapped out, not cleared. Ryu. And the dot, the shot, oh, that was a scaling shot, went up high. Quick one there, Keefe will hold the near post. 12:29. Get ready for the faceoff, 6-4. An exciting tilt here from the Norway Savings Bank Arena. Jake Myers down. He'll be seeing pucks in his sleep tonight.
And they're nice enough to give him a little bit of a break. I think the officials are appreciative of the way Southern New Hampshire University has competed here today. And it's been a physical game on the part of the Mustangs. They've taken the body at times, and the Penmen have held up as best they could. They did lose a play early on with Cooper Anderson going down. He never did come back, blocked in front. Evan Knowlton. Knowlton's got a goal today. Got the second goal of the game. That made it 2-1. Marcotte snaps it wide. Henderson does the same. Knowlton would have hit to make a play. I like to say that phrase because it's so true. Take the hit or make a hit to make a play. Give your teammate a chance. That's in front. Myers. Now it comes into Myers. He didn't see it. Now he gloved it and knocked it out. That was almost a dangerous situation for Myers. Sebastian Couturier all the way in goal here for your Mustangs today. There's an opportunity, turnover in the zone. Swing around by Parson. Henderson. Myers never saw it. Went wide, however. Mustangs stepping up on the pressure here as they've kept the puck in deep, leading 6-4, 10:56 left. Down the near side. Smethurst, defenseman, got it loose. Dribbled in. Myers says, I need the whistle. So he'll take it. They've already taken their timeout. Have the Penmen. And lots of hands on knees. The proverbial sign of fatigue among athletes. First game of the season. We'll be here for every single home game for the Mustangs. I don't know if Thomas is streaming this year. If they aren't, we might go up to Augusta to stream a game because that's turned into such a great rivalry. I'll have to check that out. I'll check with the Thomas administration and see, maybe Coach Canoa and the coaching staff will know whether or not they are streaming Thomas games. If not, maybe we'll try to go up if we have a free night. Kept in play. On the dot. Slung up and out off of Poirier's stick. Gabe and Matt, the brothers, Gabe the younger of the two. Both former students of mine. I don't know the Poirier family for a long, long time. They're a hockey family, true and true. Time out here. We'll stay right with it. 10:13 left. 6-4 is your score. Again, if you get any problems on playback, kids that are on the team, because of all this copyright music, a lot of times, you know, on Facebook it'll say this video is muted in certain areas. Well, what happens is Facebook has an algorithm, and behind the scenes, anytime they hear copyright music like this John Bon Jovi song, Living on a Dream, so they'll shut it down. Now, one of the things you can always do is go to MunsingMediaSports.com. That'll be our Boxcast back end, and they don't block any of the copyright songs because we have to pay them for the right, and they pay a right to the music companies, so it doesn't happen. That's a long-winded explanation of what happens sometimes. but know on Boxcast you can always watch the game in its entirety. Never will be shut down, never will be muted. 10-13 left, 6-4 is your score. We're playing at full strength. About to hit the halfway mark of the third period. That one skirted through, came out the other side. Drove from the point, picked up here by Burrows. Burrows got the latest goal, it's snapshot. Top shelf. Of course, Southern New Hampshire University has men's hockey as one of their varsity sports. And you wonder if some of these kids that are playing on the club team, you know, maybe kids who previously played or maybe tried out and, you know, didn't make the varsity team, so they're playing on the club level because they love the game of hockey. And they're certainly talented and skilled. If they were ever able to put together a full complement of rostered players, it would really be something, I think. Controlled. And the Mustang end. Knowles. Over the blue line. Drops it. Alonso back to Knowles, the tip. And Keith got a piece of it. He still flopped around. I mean, Myers has flopped and down and called behind the play. Not sure what we got. We'll wait and see. I think they're going to get a penalty called on the Mustangs. So it'll be a 2-minute minor. Rio, I think he's going off for tripping. Well, we haven't charted all the penalties, but shall we say there's been a stable full of penalties for the Mustangs. Power play opportunity off the face-off. Plucked out of the air by Sebastian. Rio again, as I said, slashing penalty. Back to the point. Backhanded in. Mustangs in good positional play there by Marquardt, but comes out front. Marquardt on it now, trying to control. As we said, Nate with the big wingspan. Covers a lot of area there. Gabe Poirier on the chase here. He's going to hunt down Smethurst, and Smethurst smartly around. Finds the open wing. They will play it back. Offsides. Logan Plant taking it in. 1:17 left on the power play. .838, so we'll hold our clock for 10 seconds. Face off. Spun back. Plant will go down, pick it up. Colby Parson eyeing him on the forecheck. .54 seconds on the penalty. With a burst of speed up on the backhand, nice shot. Couturier get a piece of it, but Wes Trahan, who's got a goal in the game, got the goal to make it 3-2. Got his backhand bid stopped, 8:08. That came in through a screen. And Couturier will hold that one. .7:59 left, third period action. Rob Munsing flying the plane solo. The good ship Munsing Media floating high here above the ice at Norway Savings Bank Arena. Beautiful arena. We thank them for their help in getting the game out. Because if you've heard me in past years, you know I'd like to go down and cut that net down, but It's probably saving some students their teeth. Poirier is on sides. He'll collect deep behind the net. Buying some time. Dragging some time off the power play opportunity. It's down to 6 seconds. Just didn't get the wood on the shot that he would have liked, Jack Keefe. Keefe now on the harassment. Got it here, got it in front. Poirier scores! One-timer. Gabe Poirier. Third of the game, a hat trick for Poirier. Makes it 7-3. Poirier with the first goal and the last 2 goals so far for a 3-goal game. Myers stays down after that. Played hard tonight. 7:13 left. We'll have the Edge Nutrition Mustang Player of the Game at the conclusion of the game. And of course, with his hat trick, Gabe Poirier making a bid for that. Pawson. Give and go. Trying to get it back as Pawson went to the net, but they couldn't get it back to him. Nope. Jack Keefe on the assist. And deep. Pawson, those in front. Byrne. Deep. Mustangs looking to dig it out. Little backtrack now and set the play. And behind to the D. Through center ice and chipped into the zone. And Myers almost playing on his knees. He's exhausted. This kid's played terrific hockey today and seen a lot of pucks. Melanson wants to go behind the net. He does. Mustangs with the game in hand with 6 minutes left. They continue to buzz. Knowlton. And Melanson with the goal and a little over exuberance there. I don't know what that was all about. Unneeded, he's going to get a penalty there. That you've got a kid in goal that's played his heart out. You score a goal on him and then show him up. I'm sorry to say, I don't buy that. Don't buy that at all. I'm sure Coach Canoan's not going to buy it either. 8-4. Never show an opponent up. That's it's one of my mottos. .551 left. So I'm not sure what the penalty is going to be. They're over there explaining to Coach Palmer there. I'm surprised Coach Canoan just doesn't send him right to the locker room. So it's up as a 2-minute. Nice hand from the crowd here for Jake Myers. This will be a teaching opportunity here for Coach Canoan and his staff. Maybe cramping up. That may be the situation it looks to be for Jake Myers. He was having trouble getting up, and you get dehydrated and difficult to continue play. So he's going to go to the bench. So they'll likely play without a goaltender here, and Mustangs with the game doubled up in hand, 8-4. Not sure if we'll continue play or run the clock. I mean, the Mustangs don't need to be taking shots at the goal at this stage of things. I'm sure they won't. Be a power play opportunity here. And it's almost as if, you know, you pulled the goalie in a sense. Puck on, puck down, play on now. Note with the assist. So then he draws the unsportsmanlike penalty. Shot wide. Puck's loose in the corner. Drilled out. Flipped up and hit something above, so we'll get a stoppage in play. 5:12 left. And we, looks like we're playing running time, so let's do that. So we'll just let the clock run. We're just a bit behind, but they're going to run the clock. Good sportsmanship shown here by the Mustangs to run the clock here now in this situation. That'll be knocked out through center ice. Tipped down, Poirier's got it. Hartwell blocked. And it'll come out of the zone. Oh, that's a nice deflection there. Great job. And probably keep the clock. No, they did stop the clock on the goal. Makes it 9-4. I'm not sure how the penmen are going to react to that. We'll see what happens. Hartwell got the goal unassisted. Penman will break it out. Chased down there by Camden Woods. He's going to backtrack. Puck deep in the zone. Around the boards and out. Ring's got it. 2-on-1. The shot, that hit the post and came out. That was a bomb. I think there's some guys that can shoot the old ring ding. All the way down, and that'll be called icing. Remember, Mall will have soccer action, big soccer week for the teams, as the Lynx will be in doubleheader action. We'll have those games posted up tonight and out on the Facebook social media sites. So it's going to be a first game win here for the Mustangs over what was a pesky Southern New Hampshire University team. Skating short-handed, losing a goaltender towards the end of the game with muscle cramps. In deep. Chipped in, and does it get out? Yeah, it gets out the zone. Almost broken up. That'll go wide and be icing. 1:37, moving clock. No need for the Mustangs to score again. I think everybody would be pretty happy with this one finishing out 9-4. Shot through a screen. Poirier is still out there. Cleared, and that'll come out of the zone. Knocked down in front. Here's the break. Penman. Alonso with it. 30 seconds. Henderson through center ice. On the far side. Shot blocked. Fight for control here with 16 seconds left, and the Penman will come out. Might be the final rush of the game. Something behind the play, and I didn't see it. But that will end the game. So your final, first game of the season, a good one for the Mustangs. They win it 9-4. We'll be back in hockey action next weekend. Greg Glenn will rejoin us next weekend. As we'll have the next 2 weekends, we'll have men's ice hockey. Pretty soon we'll be saying that, as Dave told you, the women's team getting set and ready to go as a team. So shake it up here at center ice. So that will do it here from the Norway Savings Bank Arena. Our player of the game with the hat trick, Gabe Poirier, will be the Edge Nutrition player of the game. I'll have to get a graphic up on our new device that will give credit to Edge Nutrition for what they do with their player of the game. Well, until tomorrow when we will see you from the soccer field, I'm Rob Munzing. Join Aspen Stevens as she takes the pitch for the Mustangs tomorrow for soccer action. We thank Aspen for her fine work here in the game today, and that is going to do it. So, the final, 9-4. Mustangs win it. We'll see you tomorrow here on Munzing Media.
Helping people is kind of ingrained into me. I am so glad that I chose to be here. It's a really great program.
Primary details of the heart.
The instructors are super helpful.
They really do set you up to be successful in the field.
The new hospital simulation lab here at CMCC is a great addition.
It's as close to replicating real life as you can get.
We did an IV lab.
With a mannequin, it's nice to get your toes wet before you jump into a clinical setting.
Deep breath.
CMCC is the best place to start nursing. It's challenging, but you are learning.
We have a smaller size classroom, smaller ratio to instructors.
It's affordable.
It really provided me relief that I'm not going to accrue a lot of debt.
I needed to set myself and my family up for success after.
I'm going to come out of this able to actually practice as an RN in the real field. It's a wonderful opportunity.